Welcome to New Hampshire. I'm Pat Gagne from Dummer, New Hampshire. We've been in the logging since I've started this company in 2016. I bought out my dad, and we have been cut to length since 1997. It's been a family business since I got out of high school. My dad was already in logging. He'd been logging his whole life. And he did mostly cutting on paper company land, and then it got bought out to land management companies, and we've been on the same land ever since. And he started back in the 70s, I believe. I switched to cut to length back in 97. My dad was still running the company then, but we were having some employee issues, and we needed to streamline everything. And I thought that once I saw it, that it was the most efficient way to cut wood, and cost per ton was obviously way better than anything else that we were doing at the time. And then we did that from 97 to, like I said, 2018 is when I switched to the Ponsse equipment. I switched to the Ponsse equipment because I had been looking at it at all the logging shows and been reading articles and everything else, and everybody's input on it that I talked to was very good. They thought it was a well-built machine. I thought it was a well-built machine looking at it. And then when I started really digging into it, it was the cost per ton. The machines are so efficient and they run really, really well. And then I decided to pull the trigger in 2018. My boy had gotten done college and wanted to come to work with me full time. So I wanted to upgrade equipment, and we pulled the trigger and bought 2 new pieces in 2018. The first 2 we bought was an ergo harvester and a buffalo folder, and we just replaced them. I replaced this one in December with another ergo with the new H8 active speed head, and we just got a new buffalo 2 weeks ago. Active speed head's been really good so far. I've got just under 1,000 hours on it, I guess, and it's been bulletproof. It's in the smaller diameter wood. It definitely increases production, and it's been all in all really good. My dealer is Chadwick Bay Ross. I've had to buy the first set of equipment out of the Bangor store, which is like 3.5 hours away for us, so that was a little bit of a distance issue as far as parts and stuff. But now we have a local new branch opened up in Lancaster, New Hampshire, and that's going to be really helpful. It's like 30 minutes from my home base, and the relationship with Chadwick's been really good. They've bent over backwards to take care of the machines, and they've done really well. So I guess part of the reason why I like the Ponsse equipment is the uptime is so good, and it gives us time to enjoy life a little bit and have other hobbies. I'm big into family time, and growing up, I had 2 kids, a son and a daughter both. My son's partnered with me. He runs a forwarder, and he also races motocross, and so does my daughter. So we've spent a lot of time with that, where if I had other equipment at night, when you park it, sometimes you got to stay and work on it or whatever, and this gave us time to actually enjoy life a little bit. And it's enjoyable knowing that the equipment you're running's going to be productive and reliable.